What's up? What's up? Anybody out there? Good morning. Good evening. Just gonna wait a second and see who pops on. If you're here, throw me a thumbs up. Say hi. Okay, so today we're still continuing on with our self-care series. So yesterday we talked about what self-care is, and I said it's simple. It's taking care of yourself. And now, why is it important? Why do we have to schedule time aside to make sure we're doing something to take care of ourselves? So before we even get into that, I want you to right now just stop real quick and think about your to-do list. Did it stress you out? Yes, I know mine does. We all have these never-ending lists, whether it's our work to-do list, our home, things for our kids, for our significant others. We all have these never-ending lists of things that constantly have to be done, that are always weighing on our brain. And every now and then, those to-do lists. Alyssa! Hi, I miss you. We all have these crazy lists, and in the midst of getting all these things done, we tend to just kind of forget about ourselves, because we make these to-do lists, these must-haves, become more important than ourselves. And let's face it, our to-do lists are usually things like call this person, email this person, pick up the dry cleaning, go to the drugstore, and all these different things that we have to do, forgetting the things that we want to do, the things that fuel our soul to make us happy. So when we're constantly working, so I'm all for hard work. People who know me know that I am a hard worker. When I was in high school, I went to high school and I had 2 jobs on the side. I always enjoyed working. And even now, I work 7 days a week. Okay, I love what I do. But working so much, I still have to set a time for myself to do things I want to do. Okay, so now a lot of us will say, I don't have time. I don't have time to do things that I want to do. I don't have time to just go outside and read a book just for the fun of it. Well, I'm here to tell you that we have to make time to do these things. Okay? Why is self-care so important? One of the main reasons, there are four reasons we're going to talk briefly about today, and one of them is to prevent burnout. Okay? Has anybody ever experienced burnout? Right? Crazy 7 days. Miss you, Alyssa. Okay, so burnout happens when you have just reached your max, and you're just done, and you get to a point where you're exhausted, you're cranky, you start taking things out on people you shouldn't be, and it really takes all the effort in the world to do the things you have to do. Okay, so burnout is not fun, and incorporating self-care into your daily schedule, because there should be something in there daily that you're doing just for you, it's going to help prevent that burnout. It's going to reduce stress. Okay, number 2, self-care reduces stress. Okay, when you're constantly doing things that are on your must-do list, my husband has a Margie must list. It's adorable, isn't it? We all have things we must do. And what happens is when we're constantly doing things for other people and constantly doing things that we must do, we start to get stressed. Okay, I know I do, and I'm sure you're all with me on that one. And a little bit of stress is good for us. Okay, stress is there for a reason, helps kind of fuel our body, gets our adrenaline going, things like that. But too much stress over time, regularly, is what causes major diseases. It's what also exacerbates major diseases. And stress can have physical effects, long-term physical effects, mental effects. So whatever we can do to prevent stress, we should try to do. And let's face it, doing something for ourselves, why do we have such a hard time doing that? think about it. Because we do. We all know we do. Third reason why self-care is important, it keeps you safe and healthy. We're going to talk later, well, not later, tomorrow and the day after, about the different types of self-care. And one of them is physical self-care, eating right, exercising. These things are going to keep you safe. They're going to keep you healthy so that we're working at our best, so that our bodies are functioning at their best. And then lastly, another type of self-care is mental and emotional. Okay, so we need self-care to just kind of shut it down sometimes, to shut down the thinking, to calm our minds, to enjoy just being present. So you want to make sure that you always have healthy balance. Like I said, I'm all about hard work, but as hard as we're working, we have to make sure that we are also taking care of ourselves, because when one kind of overlaps, or if we're doing way too much hard work, it's just going to wreak havoc on us mentally, emotionally, physically. We will start to actually physically get sick. And like I said before, a lot of us have a really hard time doing things for ourselves. Partly, I know for me, sometimes I feel like it's just being selfish. Right? Like, why am I going to go get my nails done when I can be doing this with my son? Or why am I going to go sit outside and read a book when the dishes have to be done? And what we have to retrain our brain into thinking is that until we regularly do these things for ourselves, we're not going to be our best for others. And that is what matters most. So one of the main reasons that we need to make sure that we are incorporating self-care into our daily schedule is so that we can be our best versions of ourselves for us and then for others also. So I am going to talk about the different types of self-care and also ways that we can incorporate it into our daily schedule and the things that we really should be doing for ourselves so that we can be our best. Hope you enjoy this. You're probably going to catch it in the morning because it is way too late to be awake. Nicole, you still with me? Go to bed. It's late. Good night. See you tomorrow.